How can you slash your grocery bill in half and keep living the fabulous life you love? In this video we'll dive into 16 fun and savvy ways to stretch your money further, so buckle up and let's jump right in. First up, hit that subscribe button for a treasure trove of tips on living your best life while keeping the fun train rolling even when you're cutting costs. Don't forget to smash that bell so you're the first to know when our exciting new videos drop. Now let's dive back into the good stuff. 1. Create a grocery budget. My wife and I set a budget for our grocery shopping. If the total goes above that amount, we will look to see where we can cut costs. Is another brand much cheaper? Are there other measures we can take to cut costs? That is what this video is about. It is especially important in today's world because other financial requirements are getting worse. 2. Make a shopping list and stick to it. Make a shopping list that just includes the essentials and stick to it. Also, when you go to the shop, look to see whether other brands are cheaper. There are some shops that sell a product for one price that may be much lower in another shop. For instance, my wife has just been to Aldi and seen that they do hot chocolate for £1.99. She went to Tesco to see what the price was and it's a whole 50 pence cheaper. Therefore, it makes sense that you look in all of the different shops that you have available to you before you decide to make a purchase. 3. Shop with cash or a prepaid card. As a utility warehouse customer, we can get 10% off our shopping bill if we shop at Sainsbury's, and there is also a good amount of money off at Aldi. We don't have a Sainsbury's near to where we live, but we have 2 Aldi supermarkets, so it's great that we can get money off our home services bill for shopping at Aldi. Another excellent reason to join Utility Warehouse. If you want to learn more about how you can become a Utility Warehouse customer, please book a one-to-one session with me at my Calendly link. You will find this in the video description below. 4. Take advantage of coupons and cashback apps. When you subscribe to this channel, you are opening your door to a whole new world. This is because we will be covering how and where you can get vouchers off your everyday expenses. I will be showing you freebies, sharing voucher codes, and many more ways to save on all of your bills. Therefore, it's a great reason to subscribe and hit the bell right now. 5. Buy in bulk, but be smart about it. Although I've been talking about going to the supermarkets, there is nothing better than buying everything from home. We get our Tesco order delivered because we find going to the supermarkets to be very stressful and time-consuming. Therefore, we add to our bill over the week and then get a Tesco home shopping order on a Monday morning. However, there are times when my wife calls into the shops for things like bread, milk, and any other products that we don't buy from Tesco. 6. Opt for store brands over name brands. Store brands are always cheaper and you are essentially buying the same product. It's just under a different name. You can find store brands of just about any product that you care to name. Therefore, if you opt for store brands on all of your products, you are bringing home the same quality, but just under a different brand name. Big brands think they can charge more for their name, but there is such a thing as price elasticity. If you charge less, you will sell more. If you charge more, you will sell less. Either way, you're probably making the same amount of money. 7. Shop seasonally and locally. Shopping both seasonally and locally is healthier and supports local business. So, look out for the farmers market in your local town. You can buy meat, vegetables, fruit, and drink from these markets, and they are always of more quality than purchasing from supermarkets. Examples of buying locally include buying apples from local farms in August and September in the Northern Hemisphere. If you're an Australian, you'd be looking at buying more apples earlier in the year, such as January and February. In the UK, we often get our apples imported from New Zealand, even in August. This must cost more and the quality would not be as good. Therefore, shop locally and eat more healthily. 8. Plan meals around sales and discounts. Always look out for better offers, sales, and discounts. A supermarket will tend to have special offers in a particular aisle in store. This is mainly made up of products that are near their sell-by dates. There are differences between these dates and we will discuss them later. However, for now, you should know that there tends to be a specific shelf for these products in your local supermarket. 9. Avoid shopping when hungry. If you shop when you are hungry, you are almost always going to pig out on food that is unhealthy and expensive. Therefore, make sure you have a meal just before you go shopping. This could be right after breakfast or after lunch. However, never go just before a meal. 10. Use a price comparison app. Use a grocery price comparison app like Trolley or Price Spy. I will be reviewing these apps and more grocery price comparison apps in a later video, so please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you are notified of all future videos right here on the Frugal Life channel. Using a price comparison app is important if you have a number of local supermarkets. For instance, where we live, there are Tesco, Waitrose, Aldi and Asda supermarkets within easy reach of home. As someone with a visual disability, I can even get to Morrison's or Sainsbury's for free as I have a bus pass, but they would require more travel time. 11. Limit convenience and prepackaged foods. Convenience and prepackaged foods tend to be processed and therefore more unhealthy. They can also be more expensive than grabbing something quickly when you're at home. Therefore, make yourself a cheese and pickle sandwich rather than buying prepackaged cheese and pickle sandwiches at the supermarket. The prepackaged option will be more unhealthy, yet making it at home will be just as enjoyable and also healthier. 12. Freeze and store wisely. It is a good idea to cook a bulk lot of dinners and put the dinners that you aren't going to eat immediately in the freezer. You can then eat as you go along. This is much cheaper than buying every time you eat. It is also quicker for the future times when you are eating at home. 13. Visit fruit farms in the summer. I have fond memories of going fruit picking when I was a boy. If you can get out to the countryside, it's a great opportunity for you to promote healthy eating, pick some healthy food and get fruit in bulk for the future. It also promotes healthy eating in future generations. One of the best things about going fruit picking is that you can eat as much fruit as you like without paying for it. You only pay for what's in your basket. You don't pay for what's in your stomach. 14. Look for bargains on home shopping sites like TikTok Shop. Online shops like TikTok Shop sell many products in bulk. If you've spent any time on TikTok, you've no doubt seen these kinds of products. In the past, we have bought things like toilet roll and washing up liquid through TikTok. It saves a lot of money as opposed to purchasing another bottle when you are getting low on your washing up liquid or when you're down to the last loo roll. 15. Don't only look at products that are at eye level. Supermarkets will always put the products that make them the biggest profit margins at eye level. Therefore, it is always best to keep an eye at what is on the bottom shelf or on the top shelf. Having the biggest profit margin often means that products are more expensive. If you want to get a better deal, looking on other shelves is the way to go. 16. There is a difference between use by and best before. It is essential that you understand the difference between use by and best before. Best before just means that a product is going to be higher quality and taste better if you eat it before the date. If you are looking at use by, it is essential that you eat it before the date. Otherwise, it could be detrimental to your health and you could become poorly. This is especially true in meat and dairy products. However, it's essential in all products as mold can quickly become an issue and you could even find yourself spending time in hospital as a result. Final thoughts. Which of these 16 tips were you aware of in the past? Were you unsure of any of them before watching this video? What takeaways have you taken from watching the video? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please also like, subscribe and hit the bell so that you are notified of all future videos as and when they are published right here on the Frugal Life channel. Now, would you like to learn how you can visit London without spending out on expensive museum and art gallery admission costs? I look forward to spending more time with you in that video.